Welcome back to Home Splice, where I post a new video apparently every 8 months. I can make excuses for this delay, like it was because of COVID or because it was a crazy school year or because I'm massively disorganized or because I'm really, really busy, as if not posting a new video is totally out of my control. But seriously, how often are things totally out of our control? How often are these reasons and rationales for not doing something nothing more than a weak excuse for not doing what we could have done had we made it a priority? This is my truth, my reality. I've been a slacker. And I have a former student, one of my favorite humans, to thank for this realization. This episode is dedicated to her. The problem with calling someone one of your favorite humans or favorite student or best friend or closest colleague is that it seems to move everyone else down a notch. Because favorite and best and closest imply that you value other humans less, or at least you value your relationship with them a little less. And I guess it's true and maybe okay. I don't know, a spouse, a relative, a childhood friend, makes sense. But I still don't like it. Favorite establishes a ranking. And even if we soften the blow by saying one of my favorite humans, we still push all the others into a secondary status. Not cool. No human should be made to feel less than another. We do feel stronger relationships with some people. We probably need to. But do we really need to verbalize it? Well, I do. I'm guilty of saying it, and for saying it often, for saying he is one of my best and she is one of my closest. A few weeks ago, I told a former student, "You're one of my favorite humans." She didn't understand why and asked me to explain. This video is my explanation to her and to anyone else who might watch this, to those I've never called one of my favorites, and especially to those who wish for favorite status from someone, from anyone. Her name is Rachel. She's no longer a student of mine. I've since moved on to another school, but we've kept in touch through email and here on YouTube through Home Splice. It's safe to say that Rachel is my biggest Home Splice fan, really the only person who begged or nagged or guilted me into making another video. She did all three. Earlier this week, 8 months after posting my last video, she emailed me, "You need to stop slacking off and get outside your comfort zone where the magic happens." She's right, of course. I have been slacking. But there's more to her reprimand than that. She's also sending me a message about comfort zones and magic, something she knows a lot about. I won't go into detail about Rachel's story. That's her story to tell. But I will share that it is a powerful story, one of doubt and discomfort, of fear and trust, of vulnerability and transformation. It is a story about bravery, a success story. But Rachel's success, while significant, is not why she's one of my favorite humans. A few years ago, I challenged Rachel to step outside her comfort zone, way outside. It was difficult. It took time, and at times she struggled, but she did it. She kept stepping into the unknown, hoping, but not always believing, there would be magic on the other side. We all need to do this. Not all the time, but often enough. We should step outside our comfort zones and embrace our doubts and discomforts, to explore the unknown and hope for a little magic. To find someone we can trust, someone who'll support us when we feel vulnerable, someone who'll celebrate with us the progress that's made. Rachel's success, our own success, is not a destination. There's no finality, no race, no finish line. It's a process of progress. It's moving, sometimes forward or sideways or even backward from time to time. But in the long run, if we persevere, it's moving forward into uncharted and liberating territory. Rachel is one of my favorite humans because she not only confronted her fears, she shared them with me. We talked about them a lot. And together we sought to better understand them. Now she's doing the same for me with this, Home Splice, this harebrained idea that my thoughts and ideas and experiences might be of interest to the internet, that I might be of value to others in a new and different way. It's risky, potentially dangerous to ego, confidence, and self-perception. It's scary to risk failure, to hope that you have value when you aren't convinced you do. But outside our comfort zones is truly where the magic happens. I'm grateful to Rachel for reminding me of this. That's really what constitutes favoritism, a gratitude for the mutual exchange of fears, support, and encouragement, a shared search for personal value. If I've ever said to you or about you, any of you, he's one of my favorite or she's one of my closest, it's because we have shared this experience. If we've not shared this experience, we haven't become favorites yet. Yet, there's infinite space in my world for favorites. Come join me. I'm not ranking, I'm just waiting to walk with you into the discomfort zones of life. Thank you, Rachel, for pushing me outside my circle. And to the growing number of friends who have and continue to do the same for me, thank you as well.